Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to Shake It Up Saturday. Yes, this is the day of the week where we look at things that we can do to shake our lives up a little bit, get ourselves outside of the rut, especially outside our comfort zone. Because after a while, that rut gets a little too comfortable, and people are unwilling to step up and step out and do something that they've never done before. As Thomas Jefferson once said, if you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. So if you've got those dreams and goals, I have my notebook here with my ideas, dreams, goals, my why nots in here, and I pull out on a daily basis. I add things to it every day. I check over what's already in there and work out, what do I want to go after, and I always have to be willing to step outside my comfort zone. The problem is I have been outside my comfort zone for so long and so far away from it, I have no idea where it is. Although my mastermind group that I belong to, they are my blankie, if you want to call it that. They keep me safe. They keep me sane. Um, and they keep me safe. They keep me sane. They keep me on my toes. They give me a kick in the butt when I need it. If they see I'm starting to get a little too comfortable, they definitely give me a good swift kick. Um, so when you start getting comfortable in an area, you've got to have really good friends and mentors and stuff who are willing to kick you in the butt and get you stepping forward. So today for my Shake It Up, we have Networking Riches starting today, and I am super, super excited. We just got back from the walk, so I haven't even got camera ready yet. For the networking. I haven't got camera ready for the net. Well, I haven't got networking ready yet. I don't have the face on. I don't have my sparkly top on. So after this, we'll be got time. Have breakfast, relax for a little bit, and then get into have breakfast, get ready, then relax. Because if I leave it till the last minute, I'll be scrambling around, and then I'll be late. And I hate being late. If you are on time, you are late. If you're meant to start work at 8 o'clock, be at an appointment at 8 o'clock, then you need to be there early so you can sit down, you can catch your breath, you can do whatever you need to do to get the day ready to start. Because you think about it, a lot of people when they come into work or go into their office, they say, "Oh, I start work at 8 o'clock in the morning." Do you actually start work at 8 o'clock in the morning, or is that when you show up to work? And then you got to take the next 15, 20 minutes, got to get the cup of coffee, got to turn the computer, get logged in, make sure got everything in its place on the desk before I sit down and can actually start working. And that can take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. So if you know it takes time to prep, and even when you're going to meet somebody in a coffee shop or something, if you're running in the door at your appointment's set for 8 o'clock and you're running in the door at 8 o'clock and you still want to grab your cup of coffee and there's that great big long line that you've got to get through, it could be 15, 20 minutes before you finally get to sit down and talk to the person. So why not arrive early, get all of that prep stuff done, so at 8 o'clock you are sitting there and you are actually start to work, or you are actually ready for your meeting to start. Get there early. If they get there early too, it doesn't matter, because you've got some time. You can just casually, get your coffees or whatever. You can sit down together. I hate late. I really do. I'm one of those people that are consistently 20 to 30 minutes early. I have two notifications set up on my phone. I have a 30-minute one, and then I have a 10-minute one. And the 30-minute one tells me, okay, let's go get ready. And then my 10-minute one is like, sit down, log in. Especially if it's for a Zoom call. If it's for a Zoom call, since I don't do in-person meetings these days, the 30-minute one is like, you have 30 minutes till the meeting. So if I happen to be outside, I've got time to come inside, get something to drink, brush my hair, whatever I need to do to get ready. And then at 10 minutes before the appointment meeting, that is when I log into Zoom. So I am ready. And if they don't have if I'm going into their meeting room and it's not started yet, that's okay. I am ready when they log in. I am ready to, excuse me. No, excuse me. When they log into their Zoom thing, I'm there. I'm waiting for them. I very rarely have to have people wait on me. And if I am going to be late, I'd like to text somebody beforehand to say, hey, just to let you know, I am so sorry about this. I'm running a couple of minutes late. I am right there or whatever. I hate being late. I really, really do. So Other people, that's their thing. This is my thing. I hate it when I'm like, oh, my hair is a mess this morning. Stetson here. Not hat here, Stetson here. To fix that before 10 o'clock this morning. 10 o'clock my time. Start Networking Riches starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So I will have my hair ready so I won't have to play with it. In fact, we could probably do this right now. There we go. That works. It's just out of my face. It'll look a lot neater by the time I get onto Networking Riches. But we literally just got back from a walk with Zeffie. So it was get back from the walk, put the Stetson away, make sure she had food and water, put the heater back on because it's still like 50-something degrees inside the RV. It's less than that outside. Turn the Wi-Fi on, turn the computer on. And I thought, well, let me get this done now so I'm not rushing to get it done or forget to get it done. And I don't know when I get to get on. So today is all about stepping outside your comfort zone. If you want to have a Shake It Up Saturday, come join us at Networking Riches. The link is in the description. You just go to havetonetwork.com and it's free registration. So it's not going to cost you anything, just 5 hours today, 5 hours tomorrow. But I promise you, those 5 hours, if you sit there, we do have breaks, but if you sit there and you listen and you participate, you will get so much out of the day. It is just incredible. You will learn skills that you will learn things about networking you probably didn't even know. And you may be a really, really good networker. But what I have found is that I thought myself as a really good networker, but every time I attend a Networking Riches, I always learn something. And here's the thing. People go, oh, but you've heard it so many times before. Why do you keep going back? Because when I first heard a piece of information, I may not have been ready to receive that information. And this time when I'm going through and I hear that information again, I'm like, oh, why have I not heard that before? Yet when I go back through my notes from the previous Networking Riches, I have it written there. And I'm like, huh. And then I realized at the time I wasn't ready to receive it or to hear it. But this time I'm in a different place because we're always growing. We're always stretching and growing. And I'm now in a different place where I am now ready for that piece of information and I'm ready to action it. So there may be stuff that you hear that you think, oh, I've been to that conference before, I don't need to go again. Yes, you do. Even if it's the same material, keep going. Because like I said, there's stuff that you hear the first time that doesn't sink in. You may have written it in your notes, but it's like in, out, done. It's gone. But then when you come back the next time, you're like, oh, this is great information. You write it down and you're ready to action it. You're ready to hear it. It sinks in. And when you finish the conference or whatever, you are putting that stuff into action straight away. Some of the times when I'm on these Networking Riches thing, I have this book sitting next to me. I have my basket of, where is it? Oh, getting my basket of Post-its here. You don't need to see the other. Yeah, I've got my basket of Post-its sitting here. I've got my highlighters ready to go. I've got my different colored pens ready to go, so I can quickly reach over, grab them, flag things in my notes, highlight things in my notes. When we're on breaks, it's a quick trip to the bathroom because you don't know when the next one because I don't know when the next one's going to be. Although Casey is usually really, really good as he does it in sections, and at the end of each section he does like a 5 to 10 minute break. But if I have the time during the break, I quickly go back over the notes with my highlighter and stuff and highlight things I want to do, put my Post-its there so I know I've got to go back to that. I even have my, where is it? I have my planner sitting right here next to me as well. Whoops. Oh, I can throw that out. That's my grocery list. I have my planner sitting right here next to me as well. So if there's something I want to get onto my calendar, I can quickly look ahead and see if I've got availability at that time. So that's one of my prep things before I start Networking Riches and I already have it here. My notebook is ready. I have that ready. I just have to go through my planner to make sure that everything that I have in my planner, I have on my online calendar as well, and vice versa. Because sometimes people slip in with little time trade meetings and put them and set them up on the auto appointment system. And I have my dreams and ideas book with me as well, because sometimes an idea strikes me. I pull this open, got my little bookmarks here, can get to a blank page very quickly. So I am like note-taking central right here. Yes, ready to go. And depending on the noise, today it was meant to be like 77 degrees. It's going to be like, oh, might have to turn the AC on. Like, eek. So that means I will have to pull out my noise cancelling headphones, which are sitting right here, right here. So I've got them ready to go. You can tell how long it is. Oh, they're a little dusty. So I am note-taking central here. That area is ready to go. I just have to get this look ready to go. But right now I have to go nourish, get the brain ready, give me some good energy foods this morning, so that I am, so my energy levels are up. Jeepers. My cup of tea this morning is going to be one that's got basil in it and, jeepers, what's the other one it's got in there? It's a non-caffeinated herbal tea, but it's got basil and can't remember the other thing. But I will have that cup of tea ready to go when I get online. It will be sitting here with me that I'll be sipping on before it starts. But it's one of those energizing ones, and it's made up with energizing herbs. It does not have ginkgo in it. It does not have ginseng in it, because I learned this from my friend who is has a doctorate in Chinese medicine. Because I said to her one day, I said, why is it when I take these energy drinks that have ginkgo or ginseng in it that I get drowsy? And she said to me, she says, because it is a warming herb. So ginseng and ginkgo are both warming herbs. If you give them to somebody who has a warm blood, which means they typically run just a little warmer than normal, like this one, it can actually put you to sleep. I'm like, oh. She's like, yes. So she says, so don't take anything with them in. But if you are a cool-blooded person, which means that you typically run around average temperature or slightly below, then that would be great for you because it will give you that energy. So if you are somebody like me who, when you take a product that has ginseng in it or ginkgo in it and you fall asleep, it's probably because you're a warm-blooded person having a warming herb. So I was like, oh, so I could actually use that to go to sleep at night. She says, no, not really, because I usually put other energizing herbs in there. It's just that that one has that effect on you. And the other ones aren't strong enough to overpower the sleepy effect that you will get from that. I'm like, okay. And she says, most of the time, if you're doing like energy drinks and stuff like that, they probably have caffeine in there as well. So she says, yeah. I said, so I kind of, because I remember I kind of get in that state where you're kind of alert, but you just want to go put your head down and go to sleep. So I have my tea will be ready to go at that point as well. So when I sit down at probably do it 15 minutes beforehand because most people get on early and like to network and stuff. So I'm going to be ready by 9:30 my time so that I can get on early. So when my first notification goes off, I'm going to be ready to go. Face is going to be done. I'm going to have had breakfast. I'm going to have my tea ready, have the face done, have the clothes changed, and be sitting here in my little purple studio. You won't see this over here. So yeah, I'll be ready to rock and roll probably around 9:30, 9:35 at the latest, and be online at that time doing what I love to do, which is greet everybody as they come in. And that's one reason I love to get into events early, is because I like to greet people as they come in. So it's just who I am and what I do. So anyway, I'm out of here. I got to go have breakfast, get changed, put the face on, make my tea. So I'm ready and raring to go because it is going to be a super fantastic sparkling day. Remember, if you want to come join us and have a little bit of a shake up today, it's free. So go to the registration in the link here, haftonetwork.com, and you can come join us today for free. Get a little bit of a shake up in your life when it comes to networking, learn some new things, learn some new techniques, learn some new apps. We're going to be talking, Casey's going to be talking about Clubhouse. Oh, I already have a notification. Advice for millionaires. Oh, that sounds like a good one to go listen to. But I'm not getting sidetracked. I'm on a mission. On a mission. So have a super fantastic sparkling Shake It Up Saturday. Hopefully we will see you online. No, not hopefully. We will see you online at Networking Riches. Go to haftonetwork.com and so you can register if you're not already registered. And we will see you later today. Heck on it. Oh, have a super fantastic sparkling Shake It Up Saturday.